This is video number 19 for the Book 2 series. This is Elements Book 2, and this is for cello players only. In this video, we are going to learn how to play C sharp on the G string, and we're also going to learn about extended first position, okay? Now, so I need you to open to page number 12. I need you to have your tuner out, and if you have not tuned your instrument really well today, like right before starting this video, I need you to tune your instrument really well, because we're going to be using our tuners to help us learn how to play this note correctly. But for that to work, your instrument needs to be really well in tune. Make sure it's set to 440. So we're learning C sharp. You know, I'm thinking, I already learned C sharp. I know how to play C sharp. You know how to play C sharp on the A string. There. You also know how to play C natural on the A string. 2 fingers. C, C sharp. Now, on the G string, you know C. Go ahead and put your C finger down on the G string. Now, to make something that's natural sharp, we need to move it towards the bridge. So what's going to happen is your hand's going to have to move this way, but not all of your fingers, okay? C sharp lives right there between these 2 tapes. That's where my 4 needs to go. My 3 is going to go where my 4 was. My 2 is going to go where my 3 was, but my 1 has to stay way back here, okay? So 1 is in the normal place. 2 is on the 3rd finger tape, 3 is on the 4th finger tape, and 4 is in between. And there you have extended first position. You can look in your book and see how they've done that, but this is where the big space is. This part is going to feel pretty normal. This is where the big space is. It's going to hurt a little, especially for the first week. It's really going to hurt. So, but that's what we got to do to be able to play C sharp. And if you didn't know how to do this, you'd never be able to play in D major on the G string. The only thing you've played in D major has been on the D and the A string. You couldn't play on the G string before in D major because D major requires C sharp. That's what we're learning right now, C sharp. Extended first position on the G string, 4th finger extended 4 is a C sharp. All right, so put your C sharp down on the G string in between these 2 tapes. 1 hangs back here, big space here. Play 4 C sharps, echo me, and watch that tuner. And C sharp, C sharp, C sharp, C sharp. Now do 2 C sharps and 2 Bs. Now B is now being played with 2nd finger. You see that? B, C sharp, and then B is played with 2nd finger. We call that extended second. B and then C, sorry, C sharp then B. And C sharp, B, B. Now, I want you to do 2 A's and 2 B's, but use extended 2nd finger for that B. 2 A's, 2 B's. Echo me, A then B with using, don't cheat and use 3rd finger, use extended 2nd. And go, A, B, B. Now, do 2 B's and 2 C sharps. B again is 2nd finger, C sharp is 4th finger. 2 B's, 2 C sharps. B, B, C sharp, C sharp. Now do A, B with 2nd finger, and then C sharp with extended 4. 1, extended 2, extended 4. Okay, play that. A, B, C sharp, C sharp. Go. A, extended 2, C sharp, extended 4. Okay, now do 2 A's and 2 C sharps. A, and here's the thing, if you will aim, when you go from A to C sharp, if you'll aim your 2nd finger for the tape, your 4 is going to get there. If you try to aim your 4, it's not going to happen. Aim your 2nd finger for the 2nd tape when you're going from A directly to C sharp, and you'll get there. If you aim the 4, it's not going to stretch. Pinky doesn't have that in it. Okay, stretch is here. So even though you're not playing this note, that's where I want you to aim it. A to C sharp. Put that 2 down there. A and C sharp. Echo me. Now stretch that 2. And go. A. Now aim the 2, put the 4 down. Then again, A to C sharp. Aim the 2, but play the 4. A and C sharp. And go. A, stretch, C sharp, C sharp. All right, now, how do we know when to use that? Well, later on, key signatures will tell us when. Look at 48. In 48, they chose not to use a key signature. They chose just to put the sharp sign next to it all the time. So for 48, the sharp side is going to tell us. But also look above the first note. See how it says X4? The X means extended fourth finger. Okay, so that's what we're doing here, extended 4. See how it says extended 2? The 1 is not extended. Look at the last measure. Above that A, it says 1. The 1's in its regular place. The 2 is extended, the 4 is extended. They're in extended position. Shadow bow 48. 1, 2, shadow bow, go. C sharp. These are all C sharps. C sharp. Now B with second finger, extended 2. Now 1, reach back on the tape, stretch that 2. You might be thinking, oh, but the C sharp is only on that first note. Remember how these work, accidentals work, where it's good for the whole measure, or unless something else comes along and takes over. So in this case, all of those C's are sharp in measure 1. All of those C's are sharp in measure 2. Play now 48, and 1, 2, extended fourth finger, go. C sharp. Now B extended 2. Now stretch that 1 back. 3, 10, 4, 10, off. Okay, shake out your hand as you need to. Go on to 49, shadow bow it. And 1, 2, shadow bow, 49, go. And now stretch the 2 for B. Stretch 4. Open D. Extended 4. Now, right about now, and your hands hurt, and you're probably thinking, can't I just shift? It'd be easier. You're going to need to be able to do extended position for other things. Let's say you want to go from A to C sharp, back and forth, back and forth. You can't be shifting all the time. So we need to learn extended position. So yes, you probably could do this easier if you're shifting. Don't do it. Get your hand trained for that. It'll only hurt for like a week, I promise. We go play now, 49, 1, 2, 49, and go. And now stretch the 2. Now, press it hard with that 4. Make a tunnel, leave it there. Press it back. Second finger, now reach back for that 1. 10, 4, 10. Okay, now go on to number 50. Go on number 50. They use 50 and 51, they use because they know you know what it sounds like. You're going to recognize 50 and 51. Do the repeat on 50. This way, since you know what it sounds like, you're going to be able to hear if you're out of tune. Adjust if you're out of tune. Shadow bow 50, and 1, 2, 50, shadow bow. And now extended 2, extended 2, extended 4. Take, 2, take, rest, and lift, and now stretch that 2, second finger. Now reach the 1 back. 1, take, 2, take, 3, take, off. Play that with me now. You should not be using third finger to play any of these notes. If you are, you're cheating or just doing it wrong. 1, 2, 50, and go. And extend the 2. Shake out your hands, probably hurting a little bit. Okay, going to 51 in shadow bow. Hot cross sponge you're going to recognize so you can tell if it's in tune. Extended position, starting on C sharp. 1, 2, 51, shadow bow. Now stretch again, stretch. Stretch the 2. Okay, play that with me now. And 1, 2, 51, and go. That's good job. Okay, now this, you want to practice this page, especially 50 and 51, a lot. Get your hand used to that. Take breaks when you need to. You've got to get this. You can get the next several videos as well, okay? Because this is essential. You get this extended position. Remember, this extension happens here, not here. Don't use third finger to play B. Use extended 2 to play B. Okay, get that through your head. Get that shape right. Get the stretch. Get the strength. So you'll be ready to move on.